Let me check. Nope. To Cam. Phoebe. Guys, you know it like more than anyone. We are troubleshooting everything while we are live. As you can tell, they are playing. What's it called? Welcome back to the Puffed Out Podcast, episode 120. I have a few guests with me. I have Anna. I have Timber. And I also have Phoebe, a returning guest.
We're returning guests too.
No, they are all returning guests. No one is new here. The agenda is we have that card game for couples.
I think I played this once.
It's for couples.
I think I played this once.
Put on the hats first.
Where'd mine go?
It's on the floor. We got it. We got one hat.
It literally matches her pants, I think.
Mushrooms is my choice of vegetable.
Yeah, frog dad hat for today.
Oh my gosh, everyone has a cute hat.
They're just like little sprout clips. I don't know. Like, people have been trading candy bracelets in the scene for like years, right? And I feel like that's kind of like fading out at this point. Everybody just like brings trinkets and gives like small things to people instead of trading candy, which it's still kind of the same deal, you know. It's nice to receive a thing, but sprouts have gotten like really popular in the last couple of years, and I think it's really cute. I think I have, oh god, there's ducks on here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's 2 ducks on here.
Dude, that actually works really well. Hell yeah.
No, we're all frogs. This is
Wait, Anna, what the fuck are you doing? Go ahead and do the first question.
The first question.
our first question is: do you believe in aliens?
I don't want to answer that because I have an irrational fear of aliens. No, it's not funny, guys. I swear to God, it's not funny. I used to have like alien abduction dreams when I was little, and like they were not pleasant. 90% of these streams is just us figuring out our mic shit.
I'm sorry.
I believe in aliens. I'll answer too. I do, but
not in the way that like they're just gonna come down and like abduct us and like.
Right, but they totally could.
They just want to like see us, I don't know, crash down and suffer a little bit. Just to-
Could you imagine if fucking aliens saw us as a planet and they're like, thank God that was only version 1. They have 12 other planets where there's like just like better humans.
they have
And
to
we are like Project 1.
they have to pay taxes.
What is a moment you get nostalgic about and why?
Anytime I see anything about Beta Nightclub,
Yeah.
that place was home. Like, there were a lot of bad memories that happened there, but like there were so many good memories, and I met so many of my friends there that have become family. Like, me and Timber got so close because of all the time that we spent there and all the memories that we made, and I got to meet and see so many cool artists, you know. Like, I have way more good times there than I do bad. Like, you know, it had its bad moments, but
Honor just made it
anything.
official. We need to take a shot for Beta. Cheers, everyone.
Oh god.
I mean, I guess my most recent one was when I went to Forest for the first time, and I felt like the friends that I went with, I was like close with, but I didn't really like, you know, it didn't click at the moment.
Yeah.
And then we had the moment on the last day, kind of intense moment. I won't go into detail, but I think it all brought us closer, and you know, going again with them this year, I think it'll be like a good reconnection of that. And then I guess that's just nostalgic for me being able to relive that.
Here's a good question. Who believes in the paranormal and what they have
Ooh,
experienced?
I got a good one for this. So when I was younger, my mom and I would like always experience just like really creepy stuff all the time. So I'm from Wyoming, and like this really tiny town, and like she worked at a hotel as front desk for like 10 years. And so she was always working on like holidays and stuff, and you know, you're in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming. There's like not going to be a lot of travel, you know, everybody's going to be away. The only like guests that would be at the hotel at the time are like the oil refinery workers there. I think it's Thanksgiving. And my mom and I went into the kitchen of the restaurant to like heat up our Thanksgiving dinner, you know, because she was working, couldn't be home. It's just us. And we're standing there talking, and like, you know, like like at Subway where they keep the metal dishes where they keep like the toppings and stuff. So there was one of those just like sitting on the counter, like probably like 15 feet away from us, and her and I are just talking, and we haven't even like done anything. We haven't even like heated up our food or anything. She's just like unpackaging it, and the metal tray just starts spinning in a circle and just flies off the counter, and me and her just like looked at it, and we grabbed our food and just walked out of the kitchen. We didn't we didn't go back in there. We didn't heat
She's
up our
like,
food that
"Nah,
night. We chose to not
that."
go back in there
Yeah.
after that. Maybe 4 years later, I actually got like a housekeeping job there, and I remember one day I went to go like into the housekeeping closet to get some towels or whatever, and I put my key card on the door and I went to go open it, and like I was like looking down and I saw like the shadow of a foot, like somebody put their foot on the door and wasn't letting me open it, and I thought it was my coworker that was like fucking with me, you know. And I was like, come on dude, open the door, and I didn't hear a response, and I was like struggling, you know, like it wouldn't open, and so like I pulled it shut all the way, and I waited a second, and I literally watched the shadow at the base of the door just like go away, and I like unlocked the door and I opened it, and I literally was like yelling. I was like, man, that's not cool. And there was absolutely nobody in there. And I was like, okay. So I would like rewatch the cameras, and you could see me struggling with the door, but there was nothing there.
How about you, Timber or Phoebe? Have you guys ever had a paranormal experience?
I've had like a few like sleeping paralysis kind of dreams.
I hate that.
There was one
That's
night
totally
where my apartment, so like my bed was kind of facing the door, and there was a moment where I was kind of like stuck in a position, and I could like feel and like see like a shadow on my door opening, and like this like dark figure like starting to walk towards me, but I like couldn't like move. Like I felt like there was like a force of friction, and like my eyes were wide open, and I don't know if I was like sleeping, because like when I woke I just like I was awake. I don't know, like my arms was all like numb, and like I wasn't even like laying on it, so it was like weird that my body was like numb after that whole thing that happened.
Lose your sense of touch or your sense of smell.
Smell.
Why?
Smell, definitely.
Smell.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yes, of course,
smell.
the first thing you tune in to, Jacob, is Donovan and Pasties.
No, it would definitely be smell.
Smell. Wait,
What's one thing you think everyone should experience at least once?
Anal.
No. It hurts.
Not if you're doing it right. Cool breezes on your balls.
No, yeah, legit. Like someone blowing on them, like
Being tased once?
I've been tased before.
being tased once.
I don't have it with me.
I've-
though.
Can you imagine sliding your balls on fucking a snowy ass mountain? That's freshly powdered, just cool breeze.
do we want deep or deeper?
Deeper. That's what she said.
I don't really like to sugarcoat stuff, so if I have something to say to someone, I will say it to their face.
I agree.
And I'm kind of dealing with a situation where one of my friends is kind of ghosting me / ignoring me.
Wait.
And I
hey,
just-
Phoebe, look at the camera directly. There we go. Yeah. No, yeah. Zoom that shit in. Phoebe.
I don't think
Phoebe.
she's watching this right now,
Phoebe.
but
Declare war. One last question.
What would your death row meal be? So if you were about ready to be fucking killed, what would your death row meal be?
chicken parmesan. I don't know. It has to be something Italian food because I grew up like eating Italian.
You could do a
food.
10-course meal. I'm saying like they don't give a fuck.
Or like it would be like a steak and like some kind of like mac and cheese. I'm a kid at heart. Like I love my kid food, so it'd have to be like something
I know
kid
mine
related.
right off the bat.
I do too.
Okay, here we go. For breakfast, KFC, right?
What?
You get Kentucky Fried Chicken, everything with the biscuit, the side of mashed potatoes, the gravy. That's breakfast, right? So for lunch, I think it's a combination between either Burger King or McDonald's. Do I want a Big Mac meal or do I want a Whopper?
Whopper.
Who said Whopper?
Whopper with Big Mac
Yes.
sauce.
Oh shit.